lose her sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I messed with so-and-so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties, shook a guy might bore me. I come from that side of South where no fear was your uniform. Started dressing bright, reckon days look like a unicorn. But we was all wanted something, this is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set lose sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I just shell it on the record. Tried to send a text, there was an error. I think I got the message. So many memories, we got memories. Way before the long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Pullet plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Over to the left.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah.
Decent hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Distributed tidily. Moved on forwards.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in a good position here. There's the hit! He can get that clear. Some really good ball movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice interception, well timed. Del Piero. Opts for safety. That's headed upfield. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good-looking ball. Thuram. Pullet. Ter Stegen claims it. Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's gone forward. Mateus. Rummenigge. And it's Thuram. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goes to finish! And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vieira. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Thuram. He's gone for goal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. And here's Torres. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
He's found a way past. And here's Griezmann. He's going for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hullet. And now they can clear their lines. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And he's intervened well there. Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos. Danger averted for now. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rice. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Del Piero. And he's gone back. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta defending his corner. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Hits it first time! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bayer Leverkusen have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. Oh, super ball. Half an hour played now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. Oh, that's clever.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Koulibaly is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Chance for the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
De Bruyne. Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Perisic. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
We come to you now with a quick
How would you review the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Griezmann surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Casemiro. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nice interception, well timed. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Perisic. That's a decent clearance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. Shapes to... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's in! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. Rodri duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's De Bruyne. Perisic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
João Cancelo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Four added minutes have
Keeper's
been
dealt with
indicated.
that. Has a look and plays it forward. He's through here. He could be in here. And Coman! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it.
And the referee brings it to a close. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge, and the pass is intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is a little undercooked.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Griezmann. Defending of the desperate variety. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism.
Rafinha! It's in!
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's found a way through. Anthony! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's tried one! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! Rudiger gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge picks out great hits! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
India are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! Decent enough try. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he cuts out the supply. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Bastoni cuts it out. Costa Curta. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo
has been indicated.
That'll be a throw. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Anthony.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 18.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings
The
there.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Rafinha. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann plays it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins it. Tries a shot! Yes! Right back in the game! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Del Piero really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Big header! And that has been clubbed away. Played back in. Here comes the climbs up big! And the lead stays intact, just.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Rummenigge. And that was very necessary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hits one! There's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Rummenigge! And that's caused a worry or two.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now that is commitment to the cause.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
saw the danger and he went crashing in. Decent hit! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Trust to your fate, envision life and don't wait. Don't fear and never be faced. It's now, it's never too late. Keep my eye on what is true. Rock my pad and pay my dues. Ain't no thing is what we do. Never let them take it, we gon' choose. See me fix up, everything nice and sweet and shy. Fix up, I wanna see you get that job. Fix up, everybody wanna see me fix up, child. Fix up, what time when I move into the center.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And he'll shoot here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi, Del Piero. Can he finish? They score!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first signal.
Del Piero!
It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Ter Stegen herring after them. Oh, what has happened here? In again. Ruben Neves. Now the finish! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Throwing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Chris, and here's a chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goes in for the header. Roberto Baggio. Ruben Neves. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this looks sharp. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And he's gone back. Oh, shooting chance! João Cancelo with the clearance.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge pinches it off him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rummenigge, brilliantly cut out. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
He's got the shot away! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty. Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vinicius Junior certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Costa looking to pull the strings. And here's Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, real chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a look and place it forward. Good ball over the top. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Casemiro, passing nice and neat.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more.
Oh no, this does not look good. Ruben Neves. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Roberto. It's Basho!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Oh, good read. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show.
That's my manner. So see you later on an escalator going up. Look, 난 필요 없어 navigate. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just do it. 지금 순간이 maneuver. Switch on, 뭘 그리 놀라 넌. Wake up, 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost. Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러. Just kick it up, just kick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 type. 너무 feel the top, you swim away, 멈추지 않아. Escalator, so see you later on an escalator. Going up. Escalator, winning mentality. Escalator. Going up. Freak that, 눈높이를 낮출 일은 없지 절대 선택. 누구보다 태양을 원해. What was that? 발 밑에다 두고 온 두려움 is my update. The latest. Pass. Up, never go down. 내가 딱 어울리는 그 crown. 멈추는 법을 몰라. 더 커지는 게 날 끝내다가.
Manchester United facing up to the biggest act of this season. It is the day on which they must deliver a real performance to ensure that their status remains unchanged. If they fail, they fall. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Manchester United have it back and can go. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Musiala. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Stoichkov is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's a decent clearance. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get it back? And that's a throw-in.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that was never going to make it. Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No goals as yet. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. 15 minutes till half-time. He's got away. Rising over the bar.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Got to be quick to recover this. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Torres. And Torres! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Saliba. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There will be 1 minute.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, that's an excellent intercept. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Looking for the runner. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Stoichkov, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Musiala.
The attendance for this
60
match
minutes
was
played.
71,898.
Koulibaly wins the duel this time. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Casemiro. And Alexander-Arnold. Del Piero is firing after that one. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Musiala. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Oh, easy pickings there. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fine interception.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go.
Substitution on the field. Number 99, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15,
Guti powering
Del
forward
Piero.
here.
Coming on the field,
Casemiro.
number 11,
You
Mbappe.
wonder if that's
Number
it now, but
14,
there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 1 minute added
Morientes.
time.
1 minute to add according to the board. Guti. And he's picked out the run. That's that, the end. Manchester United are down. This is the day when the dream dies. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's good to see that there was a spirited response from the players in view of the club's troubles. It might sound like I'm clutching at straws here, but anything positive for next...